Hello, 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 and welcome back to another round of Bloodborne. Yes, yes, quite. When last we left off, we had cleared out another optional side area, that being the Upper Cathedral Ward. We had taken out the Celestial Emissary, and we even managed to kill Ebrietas, or Ebrietas? Ebrietas? It doesn't really matter how you pronounce. Well, it matters a little. What really does matter is we managed to kill Ebrietas, Daughter of the Cosmos, which again is the hardest main game boss. Of course, there are four bosses in the DLC that are quite a bit harder, and of course, there's one other boss that's also pretty difficult in the main game. Well, arguably two. Now, we also started to work our way through Castle Cainhurst. We're not going to go back there right this second. Now, you may be wondering, dear God, why? Why are we not headed right back? The answer is actually pretty simple, because there's something we need to get. Totally forgot about this last time around. Let's see. I switch this out with... We got this emote. The Make Contact emote. In the last location. Am I supposed to be here? The answer is no. I'm not supposed... That didn't actually take me where I thought I was going to go. How hard is it to get to where I need to go from here? Actually, decently difficult. Whoops. Yeah, using the Make Contact rune, we can actually get a pretty good item. But it's equally important that you start in the correct location. So I think it's actually Mergo's Loft base. Yes, it is. Went to the wrong part of the Nightmare of Mensis. Here we go. I go ahead and call down the lift. It'll take a hot second to get here. Also, if I so desired, I could walk over and kill these guys over here. Have I ever actually gone this way? Wow, what the hell? I remember you guys being quite so tanky. Oh boy. Interesting. I guess I'm really just doing this for the blood echoes. Oh, and there's an item at the end. Fun fact, I don't think I knew this was here. Ooh, an eye rune. I don't know what that does. I legit didn't know this was here. For how much I like this game, well, no, that. For how much I love this game, there are some things that still surprise me, even to this day. Okay, so it brings me out up here. That could take a minute. Please tell me there are no dogs. No cats in America. The streets are paved with cheese. So we go back down here to get this item I'm looking for. Wow. I'm gonna try not to get hit by the How are you still alive, sir? There we go. Hey, I killed your mother. Ay, ay, ay. Kinda odd. I feel like I did more damage to them before. Maybe I'm just high or something, but I feel like I did way more damage than before. Anyway, right here is where we want to be, this lift. I'm really just being a dick here. I don't actually need to slaughter this child. Yep, just get in here. And we're going to take the lift all the way down into the abyss. You have to take the lift, do not jump. If you jump, you'll die, and you'll feel like an idiot. But this is where we dropped the giant living brain thing. That was firing blood spears at us, frenzy spears at us from afar when we started the level. So what we're going to do here is really, really simple. We're going to face him, and we're going to make the make contact emote. And you're going to hold it for about, I think it's 30 seconds to a minute. Until we do... What? Do it. Come on. It takes a minute. Anybody know any good jokes? Until you do this. And then you get a new moon rune. And then you can kill it. Probably gonna take 2 more of those to get this big old eyeball down. Yeah, 1 more pass will do it. Upon killing it, you'll get a pretty small amount of echoes, and then you'll get some materials for the Chalice Dungeons. As I've said earlier, Chalice Dungeons are an excellent way to optimize your build if you have the patience for it, which ordinarily I don't. Anywho, with that done, we're just going to go right back to Castle Cainhurst. Now, my hope for this video is that we're able to clear Castle Cainhurst and its boss, and some side lore that involves Castle Cainhurst and what lies beyond its boss. And that maybe, possibly, we might actually be able to start the DLC. Maybe. If we if we are able to start the DLC, like, we won't get far. And the final boss of this area is, fun fact, a doozy. Not an easy fight whatsoever. Anyway, we're gonna exit out here. We're gonna keep an eye out for those frickin' gargoyles who pose as statues and then, like, bite our faces off. Oh, good, there's 2 of you. Yeah, I know what you're doing. Bye. So by knocking him down there, I can get the Executioner garb. Okay, so I actually do need to go through here. I thought this was a different passageway. Now this place gets a little bit intense. For one, there's a page. You can kind of see him. He's holding a candlestick, but he's standing over there, and he will fire frenzy darts at us. If they hit us, every woman in this, or every ghost lady in this library is gonna go nanners. So obviously the name of the game is don't get hit. There's also one in here who has a loud screamy attack. Yeesh. It's their time of the month. So it kind of behooves of us to, once you get to this point, just kind of bum rush them. Oh, wait. Huh. Maybe the lady who makes them all go berserk is somewhere else. Maybe this lady right here? No? Maybe I just outright killed her. Lovely. Also, there's a chest in here, so if we... Oh. I meant to jump, but turns out you don't even need to jump. You just kind of need to walk off, and you can get the Evelyn. Evelyn is an excellent gun. Excellent gun. You do need a decent amount of blood tinge to be able to operate it, but still a pretty great gun, all things considered. Now, this bookcase right here, this is a fake bookcase. This is where we need to go. However, as you can see, it's closed. However, will we get through this? Well, super easy. We just gotta go up here first. Just gotta take the long way around to be able to open up the shortcut. Who the hell? Okay. Telling you, these guys are awful. Just, they're the kind of jerks that are like, I'm going to throw darts at you. What did I get hit by? I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't think it actually did damage. Oh good, there's another one of you. At least they give 2. Oh no. Alright, sir. Now, I am not... I do mean what I said in the last video. Like, these guys, they can wreck you if you're not careful. Just gotta... I guess I'm just playing this really, really well. And they're giving me blood vials, which is actually pretty dang good. I'm all right with more blood vials. All right. There's an item over there. Can I get there from here? Why, yes. Yes, I can. Are there any more jerks who are going to start blowing darts into my face? Apparently not. More numbing mist. Surprising how many numbing mists I'm getting here. Maybe, like, this is a secret special numbing mist processing plant or something? Wouldn't make a heck of a lot of sense, but it's kind of the only explanation I got as to why we're actually getting a decent amount of numbing mist over here. Anyway, if we go through here, we'll come outside. Please do not... Okay, that works too. Get some quicksilver bullets. This will take us right outside of where we need to go, but also will get us attacked by these stupid frickin' bird things. Oh, more of you. Any more gargoyle assholes want to come fight? I'll take all comers. You're losing so far. Okay. Here's where the screamy asshole lady is. Yeah, so the headless one is the one you want to watch out for. This one right here. So she will let out a scream that will petrify you if you're not careful. Well, I guess petrify is kind of the wrong word. It'll freeze you in place. And, or actually it'll bind you. Yeah. You'll see like a little bindy spell. Oh, she almost. I didn't realize that was a screamy one. Oh, no. Oh, shiza. That's not good. So see how he got hit by one of his darts and now I have... Now I have, yeah, so they're gonna go a little crazy now. That scream is kind of what you're wanting to avoid. Yeah, so if I'm too close to them and that... I guess that didn't end up being too bad. Maybe this was worse way back when. Anyway, that's done now. I can open up this chest, get some executioner gloves. Cool. And go up here, grab another chest. Get a knight's garb. Actually, I have more than enough to be able to level up. But now I need to figure out where I'm supposed to go next. It's out here. Seems incorrect. But maybe I'm wrong. Kind of seems like that fall kills me. But I don't really have another direction to go unless there's something I'm missing. Maybe a ladder? Maybe a ladder. I don't see any ladders. Or secret passageways or things that I can destroy. Other than my controller, but I don't want to do that. Alright, we're gonna take the risky way then. This leads to nothing, then... Oh! Ha-ha! Oh! Oh! A window! That's the window where we need to be! Even better! I'm smart! Oh. Come on, man, you're not fooling anyone. Get a kin cold blood, so that's alright. I think those are worth like what? 8,000 blood echoes, so not bad. Certainly not bad. Alright. And we're on the other side of where we need to, well, no, we are exactly where we need to be. So now I can pull this. It'll open up the bookcase and reveal a ladder. Exactly where we want to be. Actually getting through this pretty quickly. I thought this level was longer, because we're like right on the doorstep of the final boss, actually. Let's see what's in here. Warm blood gemstone, cool. Can now run through here. I'm gonna kind of slant the camera a bit so I can see around these in case there's another item hiding in there. Oh, hi buddy. You're in the wrong library. Get some more bloodstone chunks. Lovely. Sloth love chunk. Doesn't look like there's anything else. No? Nope, that's it. Cool. I know this leads up to the boss. Well, it leads up to the roof, which also leads to the main boss. May use a bold hunter's mark. Well, I'm gonna explore up here a little bit because there are some items up here. We're gonna be attacked by a couple more gargoyles, and they're up on that rooftop over there. Up. What? That was a terrible shot. Also, his eyes are glowing red. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Probably a bad thing. No? You two aren't gonna come play? Oh. We'll get the knight's wig. And then I'm gonna run away. Obviously I can beat them. I don't want to risk it. Alright, which way am I supposed to go? This is the question of the day. Okay. Okay, actually I will go ahead and kill these guys. Alright, so... yeah. Okay. So I think this rooftop right here, you can kind of see that archway is where the boss is. So the way that we get to the boss is we got to kind of parkour a little bit. I will say, this is not this is not my favorite. This is not my favorite boss run. I would say actually it's the worst boss run back in the game, because kind of like with shoot, what's his face, what's he called? Oh, there's an item I missed. I should probably go grab that. Kind of like with Gravelord Nito. The run isn't that bad, but kind of like with Gravelord Nito, you gotta kind of give up some health to be able to get to this boss, which I never have been a fan of. Like, I hated that with Gravelord Nito. I hate it with this boss. This boss might not be too terribly difficult. Ooh, bloodstone chunk. Okay, glad I grabbed that. Since I think this is the first time I've ever actually come here this early, or no, this late. I normally come here like right after the blood moon. So this, like, we're here way later than I normally come. In fact, usually I run this level like immediately after I get the Cainhurst summons, and I leave the boss until after the blood moon, because the boss can be tough. So with the level I am right now, it might not be too bad. The final boss fight.
Very well. Let me.
Alrighty, lovely. So 2 more skill, and then skill will no longer be pumped. I'm gonna go ahead and buy up all these that I can. Doing pretty well on blood vials, I do gotta say. So I will say this: I've decided to do something a little different off stream. So before I start streaming, and then immediately after I stream, I go farm some blood vials. There's a path you can take in Old Yarnum, where, like, if you take this path and kill every enemy, you can get like a little over 40 blood vials per attempt. And then, of course, you can then come back to the Hunter's Dream to reset it, and then use whatever blood echoes you got to buy more blood vials at the fountain. So you basically, each run you get 50 blood vials. So if you're ever running low, it's a good way to do it. Anyway, since we're not gonna fight all these guys every time just to get back to the boss, we're gonna run like hell. And just hope to God I don't... Oh, that doesn't happen. Great. Now, what I normally do is I come over here, because we want to de-aggro the page with his stupid little darts. Otherwise, he'll be a dick and he'll shoot us right off the ladder. Good news is, even if you get hit by the darts, like, it takes almost no damage. Or it delivers almost no damage. So we can just kind of move on. But yeah, now we can actually make a run at the boss. I really wish I could just... So yep, we go up here, we go over here. This is what I hate about this run back. It's very possible to die. Very, very possible to die just running back to the boss. It's happened before. I've done it. I've absolutely died running back. And then yeah, this boss is not an easy boss. I mean, at this juncture since I was able to get through every Atos after a few tries, I mean, he probably won't be too terribly difficult. I think the last time I played this, I beat him on the first try. But especially on lower levels, he can be an RNG nightmare, because he has this one move where he'll thrust the dagger into the ground that will do environmental damage, and you have to destroy it. But sometimes he can, like, just spam that move. Like, one time I died because he basically put down one dagger, I destroyed it, then he put down another, and I destroyed it, then he put down another, I destroyed it, and he kept putting them down until I died, and it was ridiculous. Anyway, we're gonna go try to kick his ass. You're gonna see what I mean, hopefully. It'd be really funny if he never does the move. Excellent sound design here. I love how, like, with each step, he gains more and more composure. To the point where he's not even really leaning on the staff anymore. He's a scary boy, to be sure. This is Martyr Logarius. And I will claim first blood. Yeah, I got... Ah, crud. Alright, we're already in phase 2, so... Oh, yep, here we go. I really hate it when that happens. What? I was behind him. All things considered, though, the fight is actually going pretty well. Yikes. Ay, ay, ay. Dude, seriously? There we go. Like I said, he's not he's not too bad if you come at him this late, but yeah, if you try to face him early, he can be a nightmare. Anyway, so we get the Crown of Illusions from him. Not magic tricks, illusions. Illusions, Michael. Illusions. Anyway. So I guess that's just it. That's the entire level. We're all done now, right? Wrong! Foolish mortal. We have one thing left to do. We need to put on the Crown of Illusions. Dr. Tumnus's stupid glasses crack me up. An entire extra part of the keep has appeared. Now, if you really feel swagadelic, you can keep the crown on. I of course will not, however. We're gonna come in here. Gain some insight.
But here lieth our throne. Kneel afore us, or get thee gone.
Now, before we do anything, we're gonna get an unopened Cainhurst summons. And we're gonna grab this lantern right here. Now, as she said, you have two options. You can kneel before the VILEBLOOD Queen, that's who this is, or you can leave. For now, we're gonna leave. And we're gonna come back here pretty soon, actually. Because we're going to progress dear old Alfred's quest line. I guess she's up there now? Okay, whatever. How are we going to do that? First of all, go here. I go back to Cathedral Ward. Like we do. We're going to go run over to wherever Alfred is. Good old Alfie. And, you know, but we're going to kill some chumps along the way, obviously. Alright now, Alfie. I was actually not expecting that to kill them. Let me see, where is he? Where's good old Alfie? Don't mind me, just running on by. Really hope he's still here. Yep, he's still here. Cool. Not being followed. Good. We're gonna talk to Alfred.
Oh, good to see you safe. Now, let's think up something to discuss. Just tell me what piques your interest.
So, we've already exhausted these topics, so we're just gonna give him the unopened summons. He is a enemy of the VILEBLOODs. Logarius, the guy we just killed, was his mentor. He got corrupted by the VILEBLOODs and turned into their centurion, so to speak. So we're going to give him the unopened summons.
Is that the sigil of Cainhurst?
It sure is.
I've heard tell of Cainhurst nobles and their amusingly pompous invitations.
Oh, wow.
Wonderful. I thank you profusely. I will depart immediately, but first, a token of my gratitude.
So he'll give me the Wheel Hunter badge, which will allow me to buy some of his stuff.
Hand at work.
Logarius's?
Praise
No.
the good blood.
Logarius was
Let us
fighting for them.
cleanse these tarnished streets.
Tarnished is Elden Ring, sir. You're in the wrong game. Alright, with that done, I'll just go ahead and use one of these. So now we can teleport over to the VILEBLOOD throne room. And we'll see what our what this action has wrought upon the VILEBLOODs. Should be this one. Let's see.
Master, look! I've done it! I've done it! Smashed and pounded and grounded this rotten siren into fleshy pink pulp. There, you filthy monstrosity! What good's your immortality now? Try stirring up trouble in this sorry state. All mangled and twisted, with every inside on the outside for all the world to see.
Oi. Okay. So he beat her to a pulp and removed her head. And to make matters somewhat creepier, that like her blood is moving. So I can get her queenly flesh if I inspect. It writhes eerily, and then we can talk to him. Oh.
You, is it? Look at this. Thanks to you, I've done it.
Cool.
Well, isn't it wonderful? Now Master can be canonized as a true martyr. I've done it. I have. I've done it.
Cool. So, Alfred, of course, feels very, very... I can't really describe it. Elated, I guess? Anyway, with his stuff, I can come over here, or with the wheel badge. Let's see what I can get. I can get the Logarius wheel. It's a weapon I've never really used before. Ludwig's rifle, yeah. And I can buy the golden Ardio, in case you want to wear a golden cone on your head. I mean, no disrespect. I mean, if you want to do it, it's up to you. Anyway, we're actually going to turn around and go right back, because once we get back, things will have changed ever so slightly. You'll see. Oh. Maybe I wasn't supposed to come back here. I think I was supposed to go back to Cathedral Ward. Yeah, I was supposed to go back to Cathedral Ward. Whatever. The order of events is always a little confusing when it comes to Bloodborne. We'll make this really quick. Okay. Hopefully he's back where he started. Good thing that killed him. I wasn't certain that was going to happen, and I think the other one just saw me, so he's going to start shooting at me. It's okay. You don't need to bother with me. I'm just going to run right by. Please tell me Cthulhu Face is not following me. Shoot! Where am I supposed to go? Is he in the other place? Oh dear. You don't see me. Oh, he sees me. Yeah, throw your temper tantrum and go back to sleep. I think it's down here is where I actually need to go. So the good news is I can probably do this fairly quickly, and then, well, if I wanted to, I could find Alfred and then go straight to the DLC, since the DLC is close to where I'm at right now. Ow. Yeah, it's kind of rare that they get the draw on me like that. Anybody drop any goodies? No? Okay. I think Alfred, he should be over here. Come, puppies! Come hither, come yonder! Oh. Sure you want to do this, bruv? You're not quite accurate enough. Yeah, I think you want to rethink this. Bye. Please tell me he's over here. There he is! Hey! He felt so accomplished, he came back here and killed himself. Lovely. You can get the Radiance Carol rune from him. I thought you could also get his garb, but I guess maybe I was wrong. Maybe you don't get that until you're in the DLC. Anywho. Speaking of that. Well, actually we got one more lore-related thing to do. So you could see how the queenly flesh was still moving and how it seemed like she wasn't, you know, completely dead. Well, we're gonna make her not dead now. Lovely stuff. Totally exactly what everybody wants to hear. Anyway, this guy right here is how you get into the DLC. Just stand where he can grab you, he grabs you, he teleports you to the DLC. We're probably gonna see that. But first, Hunter's Dream. And I think we need to come here. Nope. Nope. Totally wrong. Equally false. Altar of Despair. That's where we want to be. I feel like that's a metaphor for something. I stand upon the altar of despair. I think. So, if we offer flesh to the altar, time will flow in reverse for the scrap of flesh, which basically means once we go back to the VILEBLOOD throne, the VILEBLOOD queen will be back. Fun stuff. Yeah, a lot of back and forth in this part of the lore. Here she is. She's fine.
Visitor. Moon-scented hunter.
Moon-scented.
I am Annalise. Queen
That's a
of
different
Castle
scent.
Cainhurst,
Is that a candle scent?
ruler of the VILEBLOODs, and sworn enemy of the Church. Yet our people are murdered, and we are prisoner to this wretched mask.
Oh, you
It is
poor
a
thing.
part in search of.
So I can swear an oath to them, or I can leave. I'll swear an oath just for grins and giggles.
An odd hunter thou art indeed.
Sure thing.
We've tired of these piteous nights.
Me too.
Share in our plight, and take oath against the Church. If thou wouldst this path walk, I prithee, partake of my rotted blood.
Oh, goody.
Very well. Drink deep of our blood. Feel the spreading
Yeah, that's what you want to hear.
Now, thou art too a vile blood. We two, the very last on this earth.
So now I get a Cainhurst badge and a corruption Carol rune, as well as a respect thingy. I can also offer her a blood dreg.
We await thy writ for the honor.
So this is kind of like a covenant from Dark Souls, fairly similar. Now I've gotten a few Carol runes that I can place in my last Carol rune slot, so I'm gonna go take a look at those and see what they actually do. Not a lot of time left, but let's see. So, alright, so corruption means a continuous healing near death. And then the radiance gives me more vile HP recovery. Doesn't actually say how much, but that's way more useful. Let's see, metamorphosis raises HP, increases all damage types. Cool. Alright, with that, we're gonna go ahead and enter the DLC. That'll be pretty much the last thing we do here. It's only 3 minutes left on my timer. So like I said, getting into the DLC, pretty stinking easy. You just gotta come out here. There's a body sitting right over here. You kind of just gotta stand beneath it, and he should do the rest. Yep. He'll grab us, he'll squeeze us and give us frenzy, and he'll take us to the DLC.
Their children, too. And their children forever true.
Pleasant stuff. Many good feelings in the Old Hunters DLC. Now you may be thinking to yourself, wait, it just took us back to Cathedral Ward, but, well, yes and no. For one, this entire side passage is gone, and for another, well, Cathedral Ward now looks like this. Kind of like the Ringed City in a way. Hey look, a hunter! Ow. I would really love to be able to visceral. Thankfully not that hard to visceral, he says, having taken 6 tries to do it once. So here we are. This is called the Hunter's Nightmare. A place where hunters who lose themselves to the bloodlust come to fight beasts forever. And as we stand here on this precipice, looking out at all the destruction and desolation, we look down at the clock and remark that there's no time left. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. It's been a blast. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in the next one, where we finally begin to explore the DLC. Thank you very much for watching, and have a wonderful day.